Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Jennifer. This is 13 Moons Lodge, the reading for the new moon on the 27th of February. And it is at specifically 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. So let's just jump into the cards here. So this is actually, before I jump in, coming into the new moon, grandmother moon of the clan mother. I think I just totally watched how I say that. So this is the new moon for clan mother weighs the truth. And if you are interested in learning about the wisdom of this clan mother or any of the moon cycles and the specific teachings that correlate with them, I invite you to join us for a Zoom that takes place every Monday. It takes place every beginning a new moon cycle where we dive more deeply into the teachings. If you are interested, I will leave the link to my website below. You can check out the details through there and register if you want to join us. So this reading is starting off with the Hermit. So we're starting off with a major arcana card. This row is talking about, this is the challenges, lessons, and influences right now. So a lot of us, now this is a general reading, so it's going to apply for some of us and not others. Just take whatever resonates, leave the rest. It's very general. So a lot of us have been in kind of in a solitary state of being. It's almost like withdrawing from the world to a point. We go out into the world when we feel called to, but there is this more of it just putting time out as you need to spend time reflecting in your inner world, contemplating, being in stillness, getting in touch with who you are. And this card is followed by the Four of Cups. So in this time out and focusing inward, we are sending out gratitude. I mean, I'm feeling a lot of gratitude with what we have for everything around us, giving thanks, recognizing and acknowledging how much we have to be grateful for in our lives. But there's also this, but where do I want to go from here? And there's almost like what I'm feeling with this is a reinventing of our life or adjusting in some way. So we are imagining what will bring happiness to us, what will bring us joy, what will give us what we seek, whether it is happiness, joy, spiritual growth, fulfillment of some type. So there's a goal, a feeling that we wish to elicit. So it is perhaps we haven't been feeling it. Things that we used to enjoy no longer sits with us the same way. Hence the going inward and reevaluating priorities, needs, wants, dreams, perhaps even. So following that, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. And this Seven of Swords, it feels to me that we want to step outside of our lives in a way of what is normal. There is a feeling of doing things differently than the rest or than other people, than what you perceive them to be doing. It is more tuning into, instead of following the crowd and going, into the group think and thinking what everybody else thinks and how they figure things out or what they dream for themselves. We are in this period that we have been working through internally. We have been rethinking things. So in the rethinking, it's also a restructuring of our minds. It feels like, recognizing what's holding us back, our own boundaries, our blocks, and we're working through them. So we are literally changing our brains and the neural pathways in our brains. A lot of us are, in order to step outside of what we have been doing in the past, because we see the opportunity for the growth in whatever way we need. But so this has been the challenge. So where is this taking us? This is taking us, what we're striving for is peace. So for some of us, this might be aligning with, in our dreaming and going inward, is who are we? Who am I? What is my purpose? What is my passion? I know wherever I have led myself to this point isn't working. It did. I thank it for all the people involved. But now it is a matter of shifting my thoughts, letting go, cutting ties with things that are holding us back. So relationships, habits, including thoughts, whatever it might be, letting go of beliefs. It feels to me what we're wanting to cultivate is peace. We want more peace in our lives. We want to feel more grounded in our bodies, and we want to feel safe. I think that's a lot of it too. We want to feel safe. So we are recognizing those aspects of ourselves which hold the belief that we are not safe. And part of that is by dreaming and imagining what will bring us joy, what does not serve us. Okay, so the next row. So we've been working through this process. We have the King of Cups here. Let me start with that. So we've been working through this process from a very emotionally mature place. We have been, it almost to me feels fearless. We've been fearless in cutting out what does these parts that don't work for us. We've been fearless in stepping beyond what we might have been afraid to do before, in whatever capacity that might be. Because it feels to me like there is a higher calling that we are individually and collectively feeling called to do. We see what's happening in the world and how it is affecting us in our closer to home and then within our own personal space. There's a recognizing that we are in charge, but it's that we're taking on the responsibility of our own life in a way we never have before. Really stepping into our power in a way, with that maturity. We have, following that, another major arcana card. Actually, we have 3 in this reading. So we have the Tower. And the Tower, I like the Tower because it just means that there's swift changes coming about. And that's why, with this King of Cups, it was coming in fearless. That we are so ready and to let things go. And we're answering the call. We're meeting the challenge head on. It feels to me, whatever life is bringing to us right now, we are meeting it head on. Part of the challenge is knowing what to do. But when we do get that clarity, we're doing it. We're making whatever change is necessary. And what this is doing as well is we are aligning ourselves. Again, we're bringing ourselves into more peace, more alignment, and a feeling of safe. But we're creating that within our own beings. So we have, I'm saying all that, we have the Lover's card here. So it is paying attention to our bodies, paying attention to how we are feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, and making the changes or adjustments as that's are necessary in order to bring about that safe and peaceful feeling. Making choices that support us, and not only us, but on a collective level as well. So this row is clarified with the new moon in Cancer. There it is there. And it is relax. So to me, there's a sense of, again, just trusting the process. It's like, so what I'm just hearing is things can't get any worse. They can get better. Things could get worse, but they can get better. There's so much room for positivity and growth. And so there is in this process of these changes, and some of them are very dramatic changes, depending who you are. But there's this letting go of the fear and relaxing into the universe and the forces of the universe, and change as we walk more in alignment with our truth in each of us. So in the final row, what is coming down? What's coming down the pipe for us? Where is this all leading to? So we have the 8 of Pentagrams, or the 8 of Pentacles. So hard work. So it is being, what I'm hearing is fastidious, being discerning about our energy, what takes our energy, what gives us energy, how other energies around us influence us, and then again taking action in order to protect our energy and feed our energy, to support us. So a lot of awareness, a lot of paying attention, and using personal discernment. And that is actually right below the King of Cups and the Hermit. So again, I am feeling that very in charge energy with this, very owning our energy, really owning our energy through the process of meditation, being in nature, taking time out to sit in silence, to sit in stillness. So that we can connect with kind of the baseline of what it is that we want to achieve on a daily basis. That feeling, it's a feeling. So following that, we have strength. Yes. So recognizing how strong each one of us is in this process, that we have the strength to overcome perceived challenges, and bringing about the flexibility in our lives, letting go of any of those thoughts, beliefs that we can't be flexible, or that hinder us from being flexible, and recognizing that we can overcome anything. We can adjust to anything that is thrown at us, whether it is a planned and foreseeable situation, or whether it is sudden, and then whether it's a change that we make suddenly, or that is around us suddenly, that's happening around us, but always holding on to the internal sense of peace and safety. And then following that, we have the 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of Pentagrams here. So this is about balance. Again, that we are striving to bring balance in our life. This is in, the future outcome, the good things that are coming. So this is telling me that we're coming into a more balanced way of being. We are taking better care of ourselves, therefore, and paying attention to our personal needs, emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually, in order to fill our cup, to bring that balance, and then we can give it out into the world. And so this row is being clarified with pleasure. And it's indicating to me that through this process, to not give up, to keep moving forward, using personal discernment, moving through the fears as they come up, recognizing the fear as a part of us that just wants to keep us safe, and then loving it, integrating that part. And then finding balance, healthy balance in the body, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And then this makes life so much more pleasurable, and it changes our filters on how we perceive life as well. So, and that's really what's happening here, that we although we're working hard, there's also a process of surrendering into the changes, surrendering through trust, that everything is getting better and will be improving for us individually as we step into owning our own happiness, joy, peace, that sense of safety, and allow things that bring us joy to lead us in our life, and trust ourselves more, learning to trust ourselves more. Yeah. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for watching. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. I will be back again in a couple of weeks for the full moon reading of Ways to Truth. And again, information will be in the description for the cards that I'm using, my website if you're interested in checking in on other services I offer, as well as the New Moon Gathering. So please be well. I'm sending you much love, and take care. Bye for now.